Hello and welcome to our Otwell sixth grade virtual parent night. I am Mr. Miller, your building principal, and I am thrilled that you will be joining us next year as an Otwell Bulldog, which also happens to be my lucky 13th year here at school. I know that our teachers are going to be thrilled to have our hallways filled with students once again, especially our sixth grade teachers who can't wait for you to get into this building. I hope that you enjoy this presentation that we have put together for you tonight. If you have any questions or concerns when it's over, please do not hesitate to reach out to me at the email address down here at the bottom of the screen. And remember, it's always a great day to be a Bulldog.
Hi there, I'm Jennifer Ambergy, one of your assistant principals at Otwell Middle School. I work specifically with sixth grade students and parents, so if you need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out and let me know. One thing you're quickly going to realize about Otwell Middle School is that we truly are a family. We are all here to serve all students. It doesn't matter if they're in our class or not, or in our grade level or not. We are all going to jump in if we see a need, or if you have a need and you reach out to somebody in the school, we're all going to jump in to help and serve your family. Your children are in a great place. This is my first year at Otwell Middle School, my first full year, and I could not be more happy with how I felt loved and embraced and welcomed into the Otwell family. You're quickly going to realize that as well. Uh, we have a vision and mission statement at Otwell Middle School. Whatever it takes, we're going to teach, we're going to inspire, we're going to motivate every child every day. That also extends to the families. We want to reach out and serve you guys as well. If there's anything we can do to help and serve, please don't hesitate to let us know. And one of the great things about Otwell Middle School, one thing that sets us apart, I think, from a lot of the schools is that we have such a family atmosphere in our building. So hopefully you'll feel that quickly and that you'll be able to get into our building soon and see the family atmosphere that we have in our building. We're so glad to have you join our family.
Hello, future Bulldogs. I am Miss Hastings, Assistant Administrator and Family Engagement Coordinator here at Otwell. At Otwell Middle School, we are a Title I school, which means we receive federal funds that are used to supplement the regular classroom. The goal of our Title I program is to ensure all students have educational opportunities that aid them in their pursuit of academic success and for parents to be supported in their child's education. With these funds offered through Title I, we are able to hire additional teachers and provide teachers with innovative instructional tools to use in the classroom. Additionally, we offer resources for parents to use at home with their children. Otwell has been considered a Title I distinguished school, which means our students have high levels of academic achievement needed for future success. We value our relationships with the community, parents, and all stakeholders. We are here to serve you and our community. Please feel free to reach out with any questions you may have.
Hello, my name is Dana Chapman, and I want to talk to you about some ways for your sixth grader to get connected at Otwell Middle School next year. So the first way that I'm going to talk to you about is our extracurricular clubs. These happen both before and after school. All of these clubs are open for sixth graders to join. There's a lot of different varieties of what these clubs are and what they focus on. Hopefully some of these look interesting to your sixth grade student, and it's something that they can get excited about. There are ways that you can sign up for these, and we will get this information out to you as we get closer to starting our fall semester next year. But we wanted for you to see them and give your student an option to start thinking about ways to get connected and to get plugged into Otwell. Another way that we get our students involved in Otwell and what we have going on at the school is to join clubs that actually happen during the school day. So these clubs happen during school. They are on Friday afternoons once a month, and students get to choose which club they want to be in. We have a whole range of options. The clubs that you see on your screen right now are the clubs that we did offer this year for our students to be a part of. These clubs change slightly every year based on the students that we have in the building and what their interests are, and what teachers we have in the building and what their interests are as well. All of these clubs are hosted by our teachers, and this is a great way for students to get connected, meet new students that they may not know, meet students that have similar interests as them, and also meet teachers that they have similar interest with as well, throughout the entire building. So we're very proud of our clubs and that we get to do this during the school day. And this will be continuing into next year and is just another way for your sixth grade student to be involved in something more than just coming to school every day and learning. Hello, this is Coach Chapman still. The next thing I want to talk to you is about how your students will be involved with their connections classes next year at Otwell as well. So our connections classes in middle school are what you call specials in elementary school. All of our connections classes do grade on the same skill as the academic teachers, which is very different than elementary school. So for our classes, summatives are worth 80% of the student's final grade, and then we also give formatives that are worth 20%. Those classes do also count into honor roll and merit roll accomplishments. So if this is something that your sixth grader is striving to obtain, make sure that they understand they need to pay attention to those classes and the grades in those classes as well. All of our connections classes are randomly assigned with the hopes that your child will get to experience new activities and learn about skills that they may not have known that they had prior to taking that class. Our goal is for each student to get to experience all of our connections classes by the time they leave Otwell. All of our classes are 9-week classes except for band, chorus, and peer tutoring, which are year-long. The classes that we have fall under 3 main program categories, and I'm going to talk through each of our classes so you can get to know them a little bit. In our physical education program, we have our PE class, which is where students participate in team sports and fitness-based activities. They do have to dress out every day in something that is Otwell issued. The PE uniform can be purchased at Pup Camp, and students can also rent lockers in our locker room to use once they are enrolled in the class. In our health class, students learn the essentials of how to live a healthy lifestyle mentally, emotionally, and physically. We will also have a wellness class next year, which is where students will be incorporating mindfulness techniques, and then they will also focus on different aspects of social health, emotional health, and mental health as well. We have a peer tutoring class, which is where students are chosen by the counseling department to work with our special education students during their connections time. Students can request interest in this class, but there are very limited spots. We also have our CTAE program. In that program, we have our basic skills of marketing class, which is where students learn basic marketing and economic concepts and apply these concepts through project-based instruction. Students are shown the connection between marketing and entrepreneurship, thus cultivating their entrepreneurial abilities. We have our engineering and technology class, which is an intro to engineering concepts where they will learn how to safely use power tools and study concepts of aerospace and civil engineering. We have our exploring agricultural education class. In this class, the students will learn about agriculture and its needs, opportunities, and challenges that it faces. We also have our family and consumer science class, which is where students will experience a variety of activities that will promote self-awareness, leadership, and the development of skills needed to achieve personal goals relating to family, home, career, and community. In our fine arts program, we have our art class, which is where students will develop skills in a variety of mediums and their corresponding techniques, as well as be introduced to the dynamics of art criticism and art history. We have a leadership class, which is designed to help grow students' natural leadership abilities through team building, service projects, and enhancing communication skills of our students. This class will be based on counselor recommendations only. We also have our band, drama, and chorus programs, but I'm going to let those teachers explain what those programs are to you so your sixth grader can better understand those as well.
Hello, future sixth graders, and welcome to Otwell Middle School. My name is Jacob Wiles. I'm the band director here at OMS, and I'm a little biased, but I think I have one of the best jobs in the building, which is serving our over 425 band students and their families every day. We are one of the fastest growing programs in Georgia simply because our students are having so much fun in band. They're loving making music together, and they're doing a great job in creating those lifetime memories that can only come from being in a group like this. We serve 6th through 8th grade. Students start in 6th grade band. They do not need any experience at all. If you have a student who is a musician already, that is awesome. They're going to love it too. But I cannot stress this enough. You do not need to have a student with any past musical experience to be successful. Everyone can do band, and I mean boys, girls, English speakers, non-English speakers, athletes, chorus students, drama students, honors students, advanced classes students. Our band is for everyone, and we truly mean that. Our students in a typical year, we go on all kinds of trips to festivals. Your students can take on extra opportunities. They can do honor band. And that only describes 6th grade band. Our 7th and 8th grade band gets to go on trips. We've played concerts at University of Georgia. We've played for high school and middle school football games. We've gone to downtown Atlanta to play concerts. We've gone to the Fox Theater to watch Broadway plays. We get to go a lot of different places with our students. The number one thing I always talk to parents about is the transition from 5th to 6th grade for your students is going to be a big one. Band is an all-year connection. Your student, if they join band, is going to have that one place every day that they always come to. We can shut the doors and call it home. And that is such a point of focus for your student as they navigate what can be a tricky 6th grade year. They're going to be in a band program just in the 6th grade alone with anywhere between 170 to 210 students. So that provides them with built-in family members and friends that are going to be in every single class they take. They'll have students to sit with at lunch who are in band. They'll have band students on their buses and band students everywhere else throughout the school. And again, I'm not just talking about our 6th graders. I'm talking about our 7th and 8th grade leaders. And there is truly no other place in Otwell where your student can walk into that kind of family. Our students, when they join 6th grade band, get to play every single type of music. We do learn classical music and things like that, but we also play a lot of rock. We play a lot of movie music and TV show music and video game music and rock and roll and pop and country and everything you can think of, jazz as well. So your student, no matter what type of music they're into, is going to have a great time. Normally, students we would be getting excited to start our instrument fitting day in May, which is an event where your student gets to come and try out all of our instruments, and we help them decide which one is the best fit for them, and they get to go home playing that instrument that day. Unfortunately, due to the health concerns surrounding our current environment, we're going to push that day back to July in our pup camp. So that's our open house. So when you come to pup camp, you'll just stop by the band room as well if you've already signed up for that. Speaking of signing up, on the right-hand side of your screen right here, you'll see a QR code if you want to open your Photos app on your phone, and it'll take you immediately to our sign-up page. It's quick and easy. You can also click the link in the graphic on the right-hand side. That sign-up will take you about 1 minute, and it'll get your student reserved with a spot in our band class. Once again, my name is Mr. Wilds, Jacob Wilds, and my email is right there should you need anything, jwilds@forsyth.k12.ga.us. Trust me, I am at home with plenty of time to help our future band members feel right at home as they get set up to be a part of our band. We hope that all of you will be a part of our band very, very soon. 5th graders, if and when we return back to school, please look out for me. I'll be coming by your 5th grade music classes to say hello. I'll be bringing some instruments and maybe bringing some other things too to get you really, really, really excited about being part of our band family. I hope I get to see you then. But until then, my name is Mr. Wiles. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of our presentation.
Hi, 6th grade Drama Dog families. My name is Natalie Pass, and I am the drama teacher at Otwell Middle School, and I cannot wait to get to meet your students next year. I'm sad we're not doing this in person, but I'm super grateful that we have such awesome technology now where we can do a virtual parent night with you. My class for 6th grade is randomly assigned just like all other connection classes, and in that class, I try to teach life skills through theater content. So we really focus on collaboration, communication, team building, how to be leaders and followers in a group. Then if they're interested in my class, they're welcome to sign up for semester long in 7th grade and year long in 8th grade, which is super, super exciting. All students, whether or not they're randomly put into my class in 6th grade, are allowed to try out for the fall play and the spring musical. As of right now, the fall play auditions will be in September, with the show in November, and then the spring musical auditions will be in December with the show in March. I don't know what those shows are yet, so that's why I'm not able to tell you, but it's a super fun family to become a part of. And whether or not the kids are in 6th grade or 8th grade, they all have equal opportunities to get roles in the show. And I try really hard to get as many students on stage or behind the scenes doing the tech work as I can. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at npass@forsyth.k12.ga.us or message me through It's Learning. I hope that you have a wonderful evening. Bye.
Hello, it is Natalie Pass again, and I am so excited to introduce to you our new connection class that we're going to have next year, which is chorus. It will be taught by an awesome choral director. Her name is Mrs. Swanson, and this class is going to teach you the fundamentals of singing. It's going to be creating songs and music and rhythm, and it's going to be such a fun class for your students to get involved in. There is a QR code on the bottom of Ms. Swanson's slide where you can learn specifically what your children will be taught in that year-long chorus class if they choose to sign up for it. There is also a link that they can sign up for as well. And we would love to get as much information about you as possible and your child so that we can make sure they get put into the chorus class next year. We're super excited that this class is going to be offered, and we hope you are excited to join. Chorus is not a required class that your child has to sign up for. So if they're interested in chorus, they are welcome to join. And there is a possibility that your child will get placed in the 9-week general music class, but in that class, it will not be set up the same way as the chorus class. So the chorus class is just if you're interested in year-long chorus, kind of like band is year-long. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or Mr. Miller, and hopefully we can answer them for you. And we are excited to bring on this new class next year. Thank you.
Hi again, it's Coach Chapman one more time. I want to talk to you about ways that your 6th grader can connect to Otwell Middle School through athletics. We are very fortunate that we are a direct feeder school for Forsyth Central High School. And because of that, we get to engage our 6th grade students in some of the athletics a little earlier than other schools may have the option to do. So you will see on this list, all of these sports are the sports that 6th graders can compete in next year. Any of the sports that have FCHS listed in front of it, those are actually considered feeder programs. They are ran through the Forsyth Central High School varsity sports and their varsity coaches. We do get to have a part in those feeder programs. We get to support them and promote them and encourage those athletes, but they are ran through Forsyth Central High School, but 6th graders are allowed to participate and compete in those. We also have some intramural options that happen here at Otwell. We have our intramural cross-country team. We do have some morning workouts that are available for 6th graders to participate in with our weight training teacher, Coach Goss. And then we also have our intramural soccer team that is in our building as well. If any of your 6th graders are interested in any of those, they are allowed to participate in those as well. All of the coaches that you see listed as the contact, if they have FCHS next to them, like Coach Transu, he is actually the central coach that you would need to contact. Everyone else are teachers within our building, and you can find their contact information on our website. If you have any questions or if you just want to get more information, please do not hesitate to reach out to those coaches. We will get information out about all of these sports as soon as we can. In particular, our volleyball teams and our cross-country team, we will be having, hopefully, those tryouts this May. So we will need to see your current 5th graders or rising 6th graders, if they are interested in either one of these sports, to come out to those tryouts this May. We will get that information out to you as soon as we can. If you will also please reach out to either Coach Simple or Coach Fincher if you have a student that may be interested in trying out for one of those teams, that would help as well. If you have any questions about anything athletics, again, my name is Dana Chapman. I am the athletic director, and you can find my contact information on the website as well. The other thing that I want to make sure to mention is one of the biggest perks of your middle schooler being in middle school is the chance for your student to be involved with athletics as a fan. We love to pack out our home games. We want your sixth grader to be a part of what that feeling is, to be a part of the crowd, to cheer on their team, and to have that school spirit. So next year, our 7th and 8th graders do compete in these sports as well as the county mandated sports. Those county sports are football in the fall. We also have football cheerleading that takes place at the same time. We have basketball teams, both 7th and 8th grade girls and boys, that happen in the winter. And then we also have our basketball cheer teams as well. And then in the spring, we have our track and field teams and our golf teams. We would love for your students to come out to any and all of those events. We will always make sure that you are aware of when those games are, when the home games are in particular, and the fact that we allow your students to stay after school. They're supervised at all times by our teachers, and they get to go to those games, buy their tickets, eat at the concession stand, and support their school athletically. And then, of course, if you want to come as well, we would love to see you out at our games also.
Hello, my name is Melissa Sessa. I am Otwell's Gifted and Advanced Studies Program Coordinator. I'd like to start with some brief information to parents who currently have a child being served in a gifted program. If your child has already qualified for gifted services, this does roll over into middle school. There is no need for a student to requalify. Here at Otwell, as in all Forsyth County schools, we blend our gifted and advanced students together into an advanced course setting. This is not a pullout or enrichment class, but instead is a student's actual academic class. These classes are more rigorous and have higher expectations for students when compared with an on-level course. At Otwell, we do offer advanced math, science, language arts, and social studies, as well as accelerated math. Accelerated math covers all of 6th and half of 7th grade curriculum. Math placement tests will be given at all of our feeder elementary schools to determine proper math placement. Currently, elementary school teachers are using criteria such as work ethic, summative grades, and prior standardized testing scores to help guide their recommendations. To help ease the transition from elementary to middle school, and in an effort to meet social and emotional needs, 6th graders at Otwell are limited to 2 advanced classes. If you have questions about your child's upcoming recommendations, please contact their 5th grade teacher at this time. If you have general questions about Otwell's Gifted and Advanced program, please contact Melissa Sessa at the email shown.
6th grade school supplies. The following is a list of items and things that students will need throughout the year. Starting with the general supplies, each of these items are things students will need. One of the newest items is earbuds. Many students like to have their own set of earbuds so they don't have to use the ones provided by the teachers. Science, math, social studies, reading, and ELA all have different things that the students will need. Each of the teachers would like for students to have these items before the first day of school because many teachers on the first day help the students set up their binders or things that they need. In our STEAM section, students will need these 2 items so that they can learn the STEAM process. In the optional section, we have a locker shelf. Now, not all students have locker shelves, but it does help the students in organizing their locker. Donations. All the donation items are things that teachers would really appreciate by parents to donate towards their classroom.
Hi,
future Otwell Bulldogs. I'm Miss Wetz. I'm the counseling secretary. We cannot wait to have you guys join us as sixth graders next year. A couple of things I wanted to go over with you that it's a little bit different from elementary school. Drop-off starts at 8 o'clock. You can't get dropped off any earlier than 8 o'clock, and we do morning drop-off until 8:50. We don't do any checkouts after 3:45. School dismisses at 4:15. And if you're a car rider, we don't have car rider numbers. So you'll go out the car rider doors and go straight to your parents' car. We have 4 secretaries here at Otwell. I'm the counseling secretary. You can call me Miss Ginger or Miss Wetz. Miss Emily Mercer is our front desk secretary. She's the first person you'll see when you get to Otwell. And then we have Miss Tanksley. She's our data clerk. And Miss Baker, our bookkeeper. Just like in elementary school, all medications have to be brought in by a parent, and they'll be dropped off with Nurse Quincy at the front desk. If you guys have any questions, feel free to call the front desk here at Otwell, and we can't wait to see you guys.
Hi, my name is Grace Savage, and I'm the school counselor for 6th grade at Otwell Middle School. We are so excited to help your student transition from elementary to middle school this upcoming year. At Otwell Middle School, we focus on the 3 American School Counselor Standards of academic counseling, social emotional counseling, and career counseling. We focus on providing your students with these standards and these skills through running small groups, through going into classrooms to provide classroom guidance lessons, and also through doing short-term, brief individual counseling. At Otwell Middle School, we are blessed with a comprehensive counseling department as well. This year, we have a counseling department where each grade level has their own counselor. For example, I am the counselor for 6th grade, Mr. Pelkey is the counselor for 7th grade, and Mrs. Cozy is the counselor for 8th grade. Next year, we are incredibly lucky to be joined by Mrs. Rotunda. Our caseloads may change a little bit, and if so, we will make sure to post that information on our counseling website. We also work very closely with our amazing school social worker, Mrs. Gomez, and we also work very closely with our amazing counseling secretary, Mrs. Wetz. Our counseling mission statement states that it is our mission to support the school's unrelenting quest to do whatever it takes, to teach, to inspire, and to motivate all learners in the areas of academic, personal, social, and career development so that they can achieve lifelong success. We are incredibly excited to meet you. We are incredibly excited to meet your students. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us by email. Thank you.
Hello again. This is Jennifer Ambergy, your 6th grade assistant principal at Otwell Middle School. I'm so excited that your child is getting ready to come to our school in the fall. And hopefully you found this session informative, gave you a lot of information about the academics and ways your child can get involved in our building. We've got a lot of great things to offer. And if there's any questions that you still have after tonight's session and you still have some unanswered questions, please reach out to me. My contact information is on the screen. You can send me an email or feel free to give me a call. Even though I may not be in the office right now, I will still get an email with your detailed message that you leave on my school phone, and I can reach back out to you with some answers to the questions that you might still have. I'm so excited and honored to serve you and your family. So if there's anything I can do to help you between now and when school starts in the fall or once we get back in session, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here and happy to serve your family. It's a great day to be a Bulldog.
Hi again, Miss Savage here, wanting to let you know that on Monday, August 3rd, we will be having our Pup Camp. Pup Camp is a very exciting day for our rising 6th graders and their families. That's the day where students will be able to get their locker, they will be able to meet their teachers, they will be able to walk their schedules, take a peek into their classrooms, and they will also be able to take care of anything that needs to be taken care of in the cafeteria for lunches, and also make sure that they are signed up for the correct bus. The counselors will be there, the administrators will be there, the teachers will be there. We are all incredibly excited to meet you and to meet our new future Bulldogs. As Mr. Miller says, it's always a great day to be a Bulldog. Thank you for joining us.